Tamil Nadu ministers hand over the cash assistance announced by the People's Chief Ms. Jaya to the injured persons of Anna Sangam in the violence unleashed by the DMK. Swine flu is under complete control in Tamil Nadu, asserts the health department, asks people not to panic. Tamil Nadu performs in an exemplary manner in urban development, hails Union Minister in the Parliament. The news in detail. The Tamil Nadu ministers today handed over the financial assistance of 50,000 rupees announced by the People's Chief Ms. Jaya to the members of the Anna Sangam who were injured in the violence unleashed by the LPF of the DMK during the meeting of the Transport Corporation employees. Members of the LPF, the DMK and the CITU, unable to bear the fact that the talks held during the meeting of the Transport Corporation ended in a conducive manner, attacked the employees of Anna Sangam with the motive of damaging the reputation of the AIADMK. Member of the General Council of NO Depot, P. Arjunan, of the AIADMK Anna Sangam and the conductor of Anna Nagar Depot, N. Chandramohan, was seriously injured during the violence. Hearing about this, Ms. Jaya had ordered a cash assistance of 50,000 rupees each. In line with her orders, Ministers B. Valarmati, B. Sendil Balaji, Dr. C. Vijaya Bhaskar and Anna Sangha Peravai Secretary Archana Sami MLA visited the two persons at the Rajiv Gandhi Government Hospital on the behest of Ms. Jaya and consoled them. They handed over the cash assistance of 50,000 rupees each to the two injured persons and asked the doctors to provide them with the best of the treatment. Those who received the cash assistance expressed their gratitude to the People's Chief Ms. Jaya for her kind gesture.
அம்மா அவர்களின் ஆணைக்கிணங்க 12வது ஊதிய ஒப்பந்தம் பேச்சுவார்த்தை நல்ல முறையில் முடிந்து தொழிற்சங்க தலைவர்களெல்லாம் வெளியில் வந்தபோது தோமுசா தொழிற்சங்க தொழிலாளர்கள் வன்முறையில் ஈடுபட்டார்கள். அம்மா அவர்கள் எங்களுக்கு நேரடியாக எங்கள் இரு தொழிலாளர்களுக்கும் 50,000 ரூபாய் பணம் தந்து எங்களுக்கு மேல் சிகிச்சைக்கும் உதவி செய்திருக்கிறார்கள். அம்மா மக்களின் மீது அம்மா அவர்களே நான் என் உயிரிழவரை நானும் என் குடும்பத்தாரும் மறக்க மாட்டோம் என்று கூறி.
The police arrested 4 persons, including 2 from the Labour Progressive Federation, a trade union attached to the political outfit DMK, for unleashing atrocity during the second phase of talks on the 12th Pay Commission of the Government Transport Corporation employees. On the advice of Ms. Jaya, the second phase of talks concerning the 12th Pay Commission of the Government Transport employees was held in Chennai on the 2nd of March. The talks, which was held in a conducive manner, lasted for 5 hours and all the requests of the trade unions were accepted. Following this, it was announced that the next phase of talks will be held on the 12th of March. The LPF trade union of the DMK outfit, which was unable to bear the fact that the talks were conducted in a peaceful manner, staged a brutal attack on the people present over there. This assault was a pre-planned one by the DMK to ensure that the Tamil Nadu government, which follows the path forged by Ms. Jaya, does not take the credit for the talks which were held in an amicable manner. They attacked the people of other trade unions by pelting stones on them and using other lethal materials like bottles and clubs. The security personnel who were present there also had to bear the brunt as they were also attacked. The vehicles of the Anna trade union members were also ransacked by the LPF members. In the melee, several members of the Anna trade union were severely injured by the henchmen of the DMK. A complaint was filed with the Chitlapakam police station in this regard. After an inquiry, the police arrested 2 from the LPF of the DMK and 2 others from DMDK and Marxist Communist Party. All the 4 were produced before a court in Tambaram and later locked in Pural prison. The Health Department of Tamil Nadu today informed that swine flu in the state was under complete control. The department officials asked the people not to rely on the unwanted rumors that were being spread, and the Tamiflu tablet, which controls the spread of the flu, has been stocked in abundance. A review meeting to detect the presence of swine flu and measures to control the same was held at the King's Institute in Guindy today. The meeting was chaired by the Minister for Health, Dr. C. Vijaya Bhaskar. In the meeting, it was informed that in line with the preventive measures incorporated by the Tamil Nadu government on the advice of the People's Chief Ms. Jaya, swine flu has been completely controlled.
தமிழ்நாட்டில் வந்து அந்த முன்னெச்சரிக்கை நடவடிக்கை ஜனவரியிலேருந்து தொடர்ச்சியாக நாங்கள் எடுத்துகிட்டு இருக்கோம். டெய்லி ஃபீவரை காய்ச்சல் நிலைமையை டெய்லி கண்காணிச்சுட்டு இருக்கோம். 10 லட்சத்துக்கு மேற்பட்ட இந்த தகவல் கையேடுகள் வந்து நம்ம துண்டு பிரசுரங்கள் வந்து நாங்கள் விநியோகிச்சிருக்கோம். அதில் நம்ம கையை ஹேண்ட் வாஷிங் ப்ரோக்ராம் அதை இங்கேயும் நாங்கள் டெமான்ஸ்ட்ரேட் பண்ணுறோம். அனைத்து பள்ளிகளையும் சொல்லியிருக்கோம். தற்பொழுது தமிழ்நாட்டில் முழு கட்டுப்பாட்டில் இருக்கு. வதந்திகளை தேவையற்ற ரீதியில் நம்ப வேண்டாங்க.
Laboratories in 19 hospitals, including those which come under the government and private, are working round the clock to detect the presence of swine flu. In government hospitals, the test for swine flu is being conducted free of cost. If a sum about the government prescribed fee of 3,750 is collected for swine flu test in the private hospitals, then stringent action will be taken. The people are asked to keep the health department informed in case of any such violation.
கிங்ஸ் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் போறவரை ஒரே நாள்ல ரிசல்ட் வருதுங்க. இந்த இன்ஸ்டிடியூட்ல அனைத்து தனியாரும் அனுப்புறாங்க. அவங்களுக்கும் நாங்க ஒரே நாள்ல ரிசல்ட் அனுப்புறோம். ஸோ கார்த்தால வந்தா ஈவினிங்குள்ள அந்த ரிப்போர்ட்டை கொடுத்துருவோம். இந்த தனியார் ஆய்வகங்கள்லையும் தமிழகத்தை பொறுத்தவரை 3750க்கு மேற்பட்ட அவங்க வசூல் பண்றதில்ல. தமிழ்நாட்டில் தான் முதல் முறையா நம்ம 50,000 தடுப்பூசி வாங்கி தயார் நிலையில வச்சிருக்கோம்.
Further, awareness camps on swine flu is being conducted across Tamil Nadu. Others who took part in the review meeting include the Director of Medical Education, Dr. Geeta Lakshmi, Dr. Chandranathan, Director of Public Health, Dr. Kurendasamy, Director of King Research Centre, Dr. Gunasekaran, and several other officials. In the Parliament today, the central government hailed the Tamil Nadu government, which follows the path shown by the People's Chief Ms. Jaya for its contribution towards the urban development. During the question hour in the Lok Sabha today, AIADMK member P.R. Sundaram said with pride that the Tamil Nadu government, which follows the path forged by Puratchi Thalavi Amma, has been ranked #1 for its 10% achievement in its effective use of funds towards urban development. He further asked if Tamil Nadu will get more smart cities. Replying to this, the Union Minister for Urban Development, M. Venkaiah Naidu, said Tamil Nadu was performing in an exemplary manner in the area of urban development.
That Tamil Nadu is one of the better performing states as far as the urban development is concerned. I had an occasion to review the performance during my visit to Chennai, and where I had an occasion to meet the then Chief Minister, Madam Jaya, and I have publicly accepted it also, because that should be an example to other states. When it comes to the question of selecting cities from Tamil Nadu, definitely the state's point of view also will be kept in mind.
Meanwhile, in the Rajya Sabha, women MPs rocked the House over the permission given to a foreign channel to interview the rapist who was locked in Tihar jail. A leading English weekly, The Week, in its news article said that the regression of the DMK is because of Karunanidhi's son Stalin. To the question who will be the next successor of the DMK, Stalin was the most popular choice to succeed Karunanidhi. But with his name being included in the charge sheet of the Enforcement Directorate in the 2G scam case, there are all possibilities of him losing the DMK's next successor. Further, this has placed a question mark on the future of the DMK, the weekly said. Leading English weekly, The Week, in its publication dated 8th March, had published an article titled Sundown on Stalin. In the article, it has been mentioned that DMK's treasurer and Karunanidhi's son M.K. Stalin's name appears twice in the charge sheet of the ED in the illegal routing of 214 crore rupees to Kalinga TV in the 2G spectrum Himalayan scam. The first reference on page 29 of the charge sheet was made by Manohar Prasad, Managing Director, Gemini Group of Industries and Imaging Limited. The reference is about Stalin's Friday man, K. Raja Shankar. Prasad has made multiple depositions before the Enforcement Directorate and the Special Court since December 2012. The direct reference to Stalin is on page 32 of the charge sheet and was made by Sadiq Bacha, MD of Greenhouse Promoters Private Limited, a real estate firm. Bacha committed suicide on March 16, 2011, while he was being investigated for links with the 2G spectrum scam. Under the scanner were the transactions between Greenhouse and Swarm Telecom, which was co-owned by Shahid Balwa's DB Realty. Multiple reports portrayed Bacha as a frontman for A. Raja in the 2G scam, which routed the illegal money of 214 crore rupees in a circuitous manner to Kalinga TV, in which Karunanidhi's wife Dayalu Ammal and daughter Kanimuri and Union Minister A. Raja have been alleged for their involvement. The new inclusion of Stalin's name in the charge sheet has created flutters within the party, the weekly observed. Under such a circumstance, the DMK's heir apparent position of Stalin has been pushed to a back burner, the weekly noted. More than 8 lakh students will appear for +2 board exams in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry from tomorrow. Starting Thursday, it will go on till 31st of March. The Tamil Nadu government, that follows the path forged by the People's Chief Ms. Jaya, has made elaborate arrangements to conduct the exams in a free and fair manner. Students from 6,256 schools in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry would sit for the exams in 2,377 centres. A total of 24,653 boys and 28,750 girls from 412 schools in Chennai are expected to write the exams in 144 centres. Compared to last year, this year, 16,947 more school students are taking the exams. There are 42,963 private candidates appearing for the exams this year. Over 4,000 school heads will be involved in different capacities such as chief examiner, department officers, flying squad members and invigilators to prevent students from indulging in malpractices. In order to assist the students to overcome exam fear and provide them with the right counselling, the state government has set up a facility through 104 call centre. The call centre will provide advice for not only students but also for parents on food habits during exam days, health tips, etc. With just hours left for a crucial party meeting, Arvind Kejriwal quit as the national convener of the Aam Aadmi Party, raising the stakes in the camp war against dissenting duo Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan. AAP sources said Kejriwal sent his resignation letter to AAP National Secretary Pankaj Gupta this morning. They said Kejriwal had offered to quit in the last meeting of the National Executive Council on February 26, but it was rejected overwhelmingly by the council. In his letter, Kejriwal reportedly said he was overburdened and was finding it difficult to handle the twin roles of AAP chief and Delhi chief minister. In fact, throughout the last 1 week, when the war within AAP exploded into the public stage, Kejriwal had maintained a steady silence going on about his job as a Delhi CM. He broke his silence on Tuesday with tweets indicating he was hurt and that he refused to be drawn into this ugly battle.